Hey there, marketers. You're listening to the Son of a Pitch podcast, where modern marketing strategy is broken down into clear, practical ideas you can actually use. I'm your host, Kenneth Priestley, and we're continuing our series on association marketing intelligence, and we're tackling a topic that may sound controversial. Many association dashboards are misleading. I could barely get that out. Not because the data is wrong, but because the story the data tells is incomplete. Organizations spend countless hours building reports, reviewing charts, and tracking performance. Yet many leadership teams still struggle to answer one critical question: are we actually growing? Let's talk about why that happens. This episode is being brought to you by Pitch Cloud, helping associations improve engagement, storytelling, and growth through strategy, content, and analytics. You can learn more at pitchcloudmanagement.com. Let's dive in. Most dashboards are designed to answer one question: what happened? How many website visits? How many email opens? How many registrations? How many social media impressions? Those metrics are useful, but they're also dangerous when viewed in isolation because activity can create the illusion of progress. An association can see increasing web traffic, growing social media reach, healthy email engagement, while membership growth remains completely stagnant. The dashboard looks healthy. The organization isn't growing. That's the dashboard trap. One of the biggest mistakes organizations make is confusing visibility with growth. Visibility matters. People need to know you exist. But awareness alone doesn't produce outcomes. For example, a video reaches 50,000 views. Well, that's great. Now, ask how many viewers subscribed, how many attended an event, how many became members, how many returned. Without those answers, visibility becomes difficult to connect to organizational goals. And that's where many dashboards fall short. Most dashboards track individual activities. Very few track journeys. That's a problem because growth happens through progression, not through one-offs. A typical future member might discover an article. They might subscribe to a newsletter. They might attend a webinar, visit the membership page, and then join the association. Each step matters. But if your dashboard only tracks individual events, you never see the full picture. You know what happened. You don't know how people move through the system. This explains a common tension inside associations. Marketing teams show strong reports. Leadership teams ask, then why aren't we growing? Neither side is necessarily wrong. They're looking at different measurements. Marketing often measures activity. Leadership cares about outcomes. When dashboards fail to connect those two things, frustration grows because nobody can clearly explain what's driving results. So instead of focusing exclusively on activity, associations should begin asking which channels generate members, which content drives engagement, which experiences increase retention, which audiences convert best, and most importantly, which behaviors predict renewal. Those questions shift the conversation. Now, we're no longer measuring marketing activity, we're measuring organizational impact, and that's where dashboards become truly useful. This is one of the most important distinctions an association can make. Reporting tells you what happened. Intelligence helps you understand why it happened, and more importantly, what should we do next? The purpose of a dashboard isn't to produce charts. It's not. I'm sorry. Sorry to tell you that. The purpose is to improve decisions. And if your dashboard can't help leadership make better decisions, it's probably measuring the wrong things. Here's a useful question to consider. If your dashboard were to disappear tomorrow, would you still know what's driving membership growth? Or would you simply know which activities happened last month? Because those are very different levels of insight. If there's one idea to take from today's episode, it's this: a good dashboard measures activity. A great dashboard explains growth. That wraps up today's episode of Son of a Pitch. If this episode made you rethink how your organization measures marketing success, share with someone working in association leadership, marketing, or membership strategy. Next week, we're diving into a question every executive wants answered. How do you measure whether marketing actually produces members? For more strategy and creative support, visit pitchcloudmanagement.com. We'll see you next week.